Dear sir, can you just tell me what is your ministry today?
Well, my ministry today here is that I'm doing leadership and management training. It's an institute here at Abarimam College. We are inviting students from several countries. They come here for 6 weeks to train on leadership and management. And that has come as a desire to see changes in Africa. Because we see this continent is very rich, but the main issue, the main problem in this continent is leadership. So we are developing leaders of integrity. We are passing this vision to these leaders so that they can pass the same vision to other leaders in those countries. Today we are training leaders from 8 countries in sub-Saharan Africa. And these are from Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Ethiopia, South Sudan, DRC, Burundi and Rwanda.
So how did it all start then?
Well, it's a long story because it started, I can trace the beginning from when I was a childhood. I am a child of my father and mother, the 8th among 9 children. I grew up in the village taking care of my father's cows while studying. And then I studied up to ordinary level certificate, that is Form 4 in our country. And I had, that was not big thing that there'll be hope for me to do something, but because of being a Christian, being connected to a church, I found my senior pastor who took interest on me and mentored me together with a missionary called Annie Peterson. He was a missionary at our church at that time. He was so interested, he saw something in me, and he mentored me and he wanted me to take responsibility. And from there I started taking leadership responsibility. And then I was called in the church to do several ministries. I started as a printer, printing literature, Christian literature, and then I became a director for literature department. And then I stepped down doing that. I had the calling to do children and youth ministry. And from there, and working together with missionaries, they saw the importance for me to get more training, and that is how I got a scholarship from PMU. I went to UK, me and my family. For 3 years I was studying there at the Bible College. I trained in Christian ministry and theology. And before even I came back, the leaders here in this country, in my church, decided that it's time for me to take responsibility as the general secretary. I came back, I took that responsibility, and during that time we had a lot of challenges and difficulties because we wanted to reform the church. And through the experience that I had, through the studies that I went, it was a firm foundation for me to stand and see that what we are doing, the transformation we are doing, was the right thing. And more than that, after working as a general secretary in 2004, I also asked another scholarship from PMU to go and study masters in Zimbabwe, leadership and management institution there. And I was taking masters, and during the time I was studying there, I received a call. God called me to step down from being the general secretary to starting afresh doing leadership and training in Africa. That's how now I am doing, this is what I'm doing now. I stepped down, and since 2007 we have been conducting this training for leaders in sub-Saharan Africa with a vision of seeing this continent transformed.
Can you say why it's important that this work with training leaders in Africa must continue?
This is I am living example. Developing leaders is so important. The training that I have received is not about me having certificate. Is that whatever I have received through the training I received, I am now passing to others. It's over 100 people now scattered in these countries who have the same knowledge that I have, and they are doing wonders. The institutions are changing, development is happening. So when you educate one person, it's not about that person getting certificate, it's what he gets or she gets, then passes on to others. So you multiply the knowledge, the education, the transformation we are talking about to others because of training one person.